April 3, 1934, London, England. From the very beginning, Valerie Jane Goodall was different. While other girls played with dolls, Jane spent hours watching birds, reading animal stories, and clutching a toy chimpanzee named Jubilee. She devoured Tarzan books and fantasized not about marrying the jungle hero, but becoming him. She didn't go to university at first. She didn't have a doctorate. She wasn't even a trained scientist. But she had something no degree could give: patience, wonder, and a deep belief in the animal world.
At just 26 years old, Jane arrived at Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania, with nothing but a notebook, binoculars, and the company of her mother as a chaperone. She set up camp in the dense forests, determined to do something no one had ever done: observe chimpanzees in the wild, not in cages. But the chimps were shy. For months, they avoided her. She hiked for hours, day after day, waiting, watching, hoping. Then one day, a single chimp stayed behind. His name was David Greybeard. He didn't run. He looked at her with intelligent eyes. And that was the beginning of a revolution.
What Jane saw next shattered the boundaries between humans and animals. She watched David Greybeard take a twig, strip the leaves, and use it to fish termites from a mound. This wasn't instinct. It was tool use, something scientists had claimed only humans could do. Jane radioed her mentor, Louis Leakey, who famously declared, "Now we must redefine tool, redefine man, or accept chimpanzees as humans." Her observations continued. Chimps hugging, kissing, grieving. Mothers teaching their young. Cooperation, but also war and cruelty. Jane wasn't just watching animals. She was watching ourselves, in their faces.
By the 1970s, Jane Goodall was no longer just a researcher. She was a global icon. She earned her PhD without a bachelor's degree. She gave lectures around the world. She appeared on television, wrote books, and spoke in defense of the voiceless. But she also saw the forests shrinking. Chimpanzees were being poached, caged, experimented on. And so, she transformed again. From scientist to activist. In 1977, she founded the Jane Goodall Institute, dedicated to conservation, education, and protecting great apes. Later, she launched Roots and Shoots, a global youth program empowering kids to care for animals, the environment, and each other.
Now in her 90s, Jane still travels 300 days a year, speaking in packed auditoriums, whispering to children, and meeting world leaders. She doesn't preach doom. Instead, she spreads hope. Every individual matters. Every individual has a role to play. Every individual makes a difference. She has become more than a scientist. More than a hero. She is a symbol of gentle courage, of humanity's potential to care, and of the wild world we must never lose.
Jane Goodall didn't just observe chimpanzees. She taught us to see them as relatives. As sentient beings with emotion, memory, and purpose. She redefined science with empathy, not just data. And she changed how we see the wild, and our place in it.